Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to today's episode of The Snack Break. My name is Monique, aka the Eatin' This Bitch, and today, we're scaling back from the Christmassy and holiday stuff and going to things that have been long neglected here at Snack HQ. We've got the Cheetos pretzels in cheddar and in flaming hot. I don't want to disturb the structural integrity of my wooden board here, so I'm not holding them up like I usually do. I'm just going to do that one at a time. So we'll take this one first. So we have them, like I said, in cheddar and in my nemesis, flaming hot. As I said in the trailer, these are a tiny bit stale. They kind of got lost in the Hollywood shuffle that is the snack break here at Snack HQ. So before I get into some of the other new stuff I have, I really want to get through these. And also, like, I'm looking forward to these because I at least know that they'll taste like normal Cheetos, just like on a pretzel. That I am not looking forward to. Y'all know that I'm a baby bitch and I do not like any of the flaming hot Cheeto-y things. Just basically that whole flaming hot line of stuff. If this was done by Takis, I feel like it will probably taste good, but I feel like that's going to taste like just nastiness. So let's get right into it, shall we? There's no real copy on this other than pretzels just got way more fun. Look, man, pretzels are tasty. I love pretzels. Are they fun? The jury's out on that. They're just tasty. I don't know if they're necessarily fun to eat. They can come in real fun shapes, I guess, but I just find them tasty. So basically there's going to be like a pretzel-y side and then a Cheetos-y side, which I'm thinking, so they call it a Cheetle. There's a pretzel and a Cheetle side, if you can see that. I don't know what the fuck that word means. I have no idea. I'm just gonna call it the Cheetos side because the word Cheetle doesn't sound proper. It sounds real weird. Let's open this one up. All right, so it basically looks like, this is very interesting. So I'm actually gonna pour this out instead of having y'all look in the bag. So basically these look like pretzels that have been cut in half and sprinkled with Cheeto dust. So I'm not really sure what they were trying to have me believe, like pretzel side and the Cheeto side. Like you're thinking that they've somehow, taken an unholy union of pretzel and Cheeto and have put them together. They just look like pretzels that have been cut in half that have been rolled around in the flavor dust. So let's take out the flaming hot ones. Yeah, they basically look exactly the same. Except these look a little scarier because they have the flaming hot cheesy dust all over them. All right. Like we know what the deal is with these. We're just gonna... So, you know what? That just made me think of something. Has there ever been like a non-dairy Cheetos situation? I don't think I've seen any. But yeah, I feel like, nutritional yeast and a whole bunch of other like spices and seasonings, I feel like you could probably somehow do that. And I shouldn't assume that there hasn't been. I'm sure their R&D department is working on that sort of thing. Because it would be really interesting to see what a non-dairy, version of the snack would look like. Anyway, going on. So let's take, so this is the pretzel-y side. And that's the cheesy side. So the way I'm going to eat these, you want them around again? Yeah, there we go. I'm going to put these flavor side down on my tongue. I want the maximum amount of cheesy goodness. Here we go. Okay, so the reason why these are wrong, they don't taste bad, but I'm missing the airy, light crunch from a Cheetos Puff or a little Cheetos Crunchy Bit. There's so much crunch, and there's air pockets that are going through that that corn mixture that make for a really satisfying experience. The pretzels are dense on the inside, so you don't get that lightness. You don't get that crunch. It tastes bready and a little heavy. Like, the taste is not fine, it's not bad. It tastes like a cheesy pretzel. Like if you had gotten a hot pretzel and dipped it in cheese. This is kind of like the hard, crunchy version of that. Yeah, like if they had made, you know those pretzel thins? Like the thin ones, and like they kind of like a bubbly light texture to them. I feel like that might have been a better way to go than these dense pretzels.
I mean, that stick.
Or in a stick, maybe?
No, it may not stick as well.
Oh, it may not stick as well. That's actually a good point. I don't know, man. Like, if you had made, well, yeah, I can see what, yeah, on the sides that are not like closed, and you see the shiny kind of pretzel, you know, when you like dunk pretzels in the malt and the baking powder or the lye or whatever it is, the lye mixture to get them nice and shiny. Most of the stuff is not sticking to that. It's sticking to the inside. So they definitely like had these a little bit thicker, sliced them so that the, you know, you're right. Maybe that would not, yeah, I don't actually think that would work. But these don't work either. I'm going to try these, but I know I'm going to hate them, but. I don't think I've ever tasted anything in the Flamin' Hot family that makes that flavor taste boring. Like the breadiness and the density of the pretzel, it does dampen some of the heat, but it doesn't do anything for the flavor. Like, don't get me wrong, there's some tingles and jingles there. I still don't taste enough cheese for my liking. And then the flavor is just sort of like muted because all of that starch is absorbing the spice as I'm eating it. So I'm like, you think that this flavor would be carried more throughout my mouth, and it's not? That bite was a little bit tastier because the pretzel was a little bit thinner. But I still seem to be having the same problem. The density of these pretzels is making it really hard to really enjoy the cheesiness. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to eat the heck out of that bag. I smoke a lot of weed. Like, I'm gonna eat the rest of that. But I'm not gonna enjoy it as much as if I was enjoying a regular bag of Cheetos. Like, I see that they're trying to expand, do other things, get into other forms, but I mean, why mess with perfection? Regular ass Cheetos are delicious. Whether they're puffy or crunchy, I usually prefer the crunchy myself. But yeah, like this, y'all tried something new. I applaud you for that. I don't really think it hits the mark. But you know what? Nothing sought, nothing gained, right? So if you happen to still see these lingering around in your supermarket, if you really love Cheetos and you're curious how they are, try them out. But otherwise, I think you can give these a pass. And hopefully these will not be back around in our supermarket come next year. Oh boy. You know, I always try to end the video or at least seek to film these with something positive to say and not get sad about like when stuff is not that great. but I was really looking forward to those. And I really wanted them to be delicious. C'est la vie. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of The Snack Break. Please hit like and subscribe if you like this video. Don't forget to hit the little bell so you know when new episodes are coming out. The new year, it's coming up soon. Hopefully you guys had a really great holiday. If you're still on holiday break, enjoy it. I'm sure you deserved it. Unless you didn't deserve it, then fuck you. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.